Ragged. The ragged edges of the paper were torn and uneven.
凹凸不平的，不光滑的。
Wince. The soldier winced in pain as the shrapnel embedded itself in his shoulder. He could feel the hot, sharp pain as the metal sliced through his flesh.
畏缩。
Shrug. The politician shrugged off the allegations of corruption, dismissing them as baseless and politically motivated.
轻视，忽略。
Slur. The politician's comments, in which he suggested that the electorate was too stupid to understand the issues, were seen as a slur on the intelligence of the people.
耻辱，疏忽，忽略。
Propitiate. The ancient Egyptians propitiated the gods with sacrifices of animals and food.
抚慰，劝解。
Mendacious. The politician's mendacious claims about his opponent's record were widely reported in the media.
撒谎的，虚假的。
Appurtenance. The manor house came with all its appurtenances, including the stables, the gardens, and the outbuildings.
附属物。
Abstruse. The professor's abstruse lecture on quantum mechanics left the students scratching their heads.
难以理解的。
Piebald. The piebald cow stood out among the other black and white cows in the field.
混合的，杂糅而成的。
Presage. The dark clouds on the horizon, like a gathering army of giants, presaged a coming storm that would unleash its fury on the land below.
征兆，预示，预言。
Commensurate. The judge sentenced the criminal to a commensurate punishment, taking into account the severity of the crime.
同样大小的，相称的，相当的。
Scurvy. The scurvy old man, with his crooked smile and shifty eyes, was a despicable creature who would stop at nothing to get what he wanted.
下流的，让人鄙视的。
Premeditate. The murderer had premeditated the crime for months, even going so far as to purchase a gun.
预谋。
Vitriolic. The politician's vitriolic speech was a turning point in the election, as it alienated many voters.
言辞刻薄的。
Bellwether. The new product was a bellwether of the company's future success, as it quickly became the company's best-selling item.
领导者，带头人。
Cement. The two countries cemented their alliance with a trade agreement that would lower tariffs and boost economic cooperation.
粘合，粘合剂。
Penury. The family's penury was due to a combination of factors, including the loss of a job, a medical emergency, and a natural disaster.
贫穷，吝啬，节俭。
Engross. The bookworm was so engrossed in her book that she didn't even notice the fire alarm going off.
使全神贯注。
Admonish. The teacher, with a stern expression on her face, admonished the student for cheating on his test.
建议，责备。
Anodyne. The politician's anodyne speech, devoid of any real substance or meaning, did little to address the concerns of the electorate, who were left feeling frustrated and engaged.
无害的。
Notch. The athlete crossed the finish line first, his face etched with determination as he notched another victory in the race.
通过努力获得。
Refractory. The refractory child was a constant source of frustration for his parents.
倔强的，不顺从的。
Painstaking. The archaeologist painstakingly excavated the site, carefully removing each layer of dirt and debris.
煞费苦心的。
Sartorial. The man's sartorial choices were impeccable, always perfectly suited to the occasion.
裁缝匠的，裁缝的。
You did great. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs.